Thank you so much for spending some time with me this morning. I am very honored to get to talk to you.
You're very welcome. My pleasure.
So I want to just kick off. What is it like for you to now be producing a show that's based on your life?
I mean, it's a exciting experience. It's a once in a lifetime experience. It's something. It's also been a learning experience for me, and that's really the biggest thing is what I've learned about the industry, about what it takes to actually get a show on the air. It's a very, very burdensome process, and no matter how hard it's been an incredible ride. And right now, the show's in its second season, and I'm just elated. I'm happy about everything, and especially about being a producer on the show.
Usually I get to ask the actor what it's like to portray somebody. So now I get to flip that around. What is it like for you to coach and how did you prepare Nicholas Pinnock for his role as Aaron Wallace?
Well, one of the things that happened, the first time I met Nicholas, it was at a read. And, it was a long table and everybody was sitting at the table waiting to read. And Nicholas pulled me into an office. The very first time he saw me, he pulled me into this office. We closed the door and we were in there for about 45 minutes with me going through the process of litigation, the process of what happened to me, how I went through it. And he learned. He said he asked me a bunch of questions, and that 45 minutes, turned into a series of conversations and meetings, and we spent a lot of time together. And one of the things about Nicholas that was amazing is in a way in which he incorporated my essence, into his acting. It was scary in the sense that he was playing me better than I was playing me. So I was very, very impressed with him. He's an incredible actor, very, very talented. And there couldn't have been a better person to play that role than Nicholas Pinnock.
You have a very, very inspiring story that does not just end after you're released from prison. You still had to face many challenges. My question to you is how are you able to stay motivated, with so many roadblocks?
Well, the motivation is the fact that the work is never done. Even 2000 and 2020, we're going into 2021 soon. I see some of the same things that I experienced back when I, went through my issues with the system. It's some of the same things are going on, and it just enforces the fact that not only is the work never done, it may never end. If there's not some catastrophic changes, I'll be continuing to do this for the next 15, 20 years, and there'll be someone after me that will be continuing to do it also until we have some catastrophic changes in the system.
What do you hope audiences take away from watching your experience on ABC?
Hope, inspiration, and a lot of times when we encounter issues and challenges in life, that we have to look in the mirror. That the answer to a lot of our problems is within, and that's the essence of how I overcame the injustice that befell me. Is that I had nobody, and all I had was myself. But that answer was there all the time, and I didn't know it until I began to explore it.
Was there any moment from the first season that really hit you while you saw it being produced?
Um, there were two moments. One, I guess one of the bigger ones was while we were filming, and the producer's booth was actually in a cell, and they had the chairs set up in the cell. And this was the first time that I was ever in a custody area of the prison. I visit all the time, but this was the first time I was actually ever in the jail cells. And so I went into the jail cells and to sit down and look at the monitors, and the director ordered the doors to be closed. I didn't know that was going to happen. And when the door slammed, that sound of metal clanging together, it was like a post-traumatic stress moment. It really, 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 it hit me very, very hard, and I had to get out. I could not go back in the cell. I had to continue to watch from outside of the cell.
So, want to wrap this up. What's next for you? I hear there's some big plans that you have.
Yes, I'm running for the mayor of New York City. That's my next move, and we're going to win. The election is in 2021 November, and I will be the next mayor of New York City.
If there's nothing to say you won't be. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me. It's been a pleasure.
Pleasure's mine. Thank you.
Take care.
Take care. You too.